Hello and good morning, everybody. I decided to take you with me on my walk. I'm testing out my GoPro neck holder, camera holder, neck, whatever. I don't know what they call it. But I want to see how it works, so just thought I'd take you along with me and see how it goes. Alright, so I found this nice spot to take a break next to this lovely little pond. And let's pull some cards and see what the energy is going to look like this coming week. Okay, so my GoPro idea didn't quite work out. I went on my full walk and it didn't record correctly. It did a series of time-lapse photos, which ended up giving me probably about 200 frames of still photos that I would have to then stitch together to make it all make sense. So what I've done to minimize the time and maybe possibly make it even more interesting is I pulled cards. When I got to my point of rest on my walk, I had my deck with me and I pulled cards on the energy of the upcoming week. So that would be for August 15th through the 21st. These are the cards that I pulled. The first one out is the Two of Cups, and the second one, the Nine of Swords, and the third one is the Knight of Cups. And this was my card on the bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So what I see for the upcoming week is the collaboration. And I believe that this is more people coming together for getting vaccinated and just helping people who are ill, because the medical symbol is very prominent in this card. And the cups are all about healing. So I feel like this healing is coming in, this help is coming in for all of the folks who are beginning to get ill. There are unfortunately a lot more children that are going to be getting ill. I believe that's going to really change the way things are being implemented with the schools, because school just started last week for many of us, and there were lots of reports of a lot of children getting ill. So this is the worry card. This is telling us that we've got something seriously going on. There's lots of stress and worry regarding things that have to do with the variant. And the Knight of Cups is bringing in that healing energy. This is awesome, because coming off of this extreme worry is the healing. So the Chariot card is the card that was on the bottom of the deck, which means it's movement. It is movement. We are moving towards more people being vaccinated. And I also feel like this is movement in the direction for children to be vaccinated. I believe the FDA is possibly approving the vaccination for younger children. So the Chariot card is about movement. And I also think that this card signifies that it's really important that we all become more, we need to get out more as far as moving our bodies. That's really what's prompting me to even get out more, because it's more, it's better for you to increase your immune system. So movement of your body, getting out, getting into the fresh air is very, very important. So yeah, I feel like this is really speaking to the variant and how things will start to move into a better direction. Chariot card does seem to mean that there's going to be something moving fairly quickly. This may be around rules or things that are being implemented. So, for safety purposes, to keep us safer and just keep us from getting this virus, from getting more out of control than it already is. Okay, I want to also, with my other deck here, pull 3 more cards for the upcoming week so that you can see me pull the cards. Let's see if there's any additional information coming through for next week. Guides, my angels, what's the upcoming energy for next week, August 15th through the 21st? What do my viewers need to know in addition to what I've already shared? Anything new or in addition to what I've already shared? Okay. So the first card is the Justice card. Justice card is about balance, and it's also a legal card. So I believe that there's going to be some legislation going on with regards to this pandemic and how we are having to protect ourselves and each other. The 3 of Pentacles, this is about meetings about resources. And the 9 of Wands it's about survival. We're going to get through this. It's going to be a slog. It's going to be, it has been, and it continues to be. But there are just certain things that need to be in place for us to be more responsible, in order for us to get back to, at some point, I am hopeful that we will be getting back to normal. But it's just this slog, because there are so many mixed messages, so many people wanting to do their own thing instead of the right thing. So legislation will play a key, will be coming in. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the 7 of Swords. Yeah, this is about people just really just trying to get away with whatever. And that's not gonna help us. We need to come together. We need to come together, work together. This is about working together. We need to work together, not against each other, to solve this issue, this major issue that we're having. All right, let's move on. I'm going to move on over to this group of cards. I know, I'm not sure if you can see, but Justice for January 6th rally on September 18th. I did pull some cards on that, and the cards that I came up with for this: the Death card, the Empress card, and the Six of Pentacles. All right, so the Death card is about endings, but it's also about transition and new beginnings. It's a transition card, and depending on the cards that are around it, it gives it additional meaning. So when I first pulled this card, I was, of course, like anyone would be, concerned. But I also know that the cards that go with it will give me more depth as to the meaning. So the Empress card coming right after it was a feeling of relief for me, because the Empress card is about abundance. It's about life. And whenever I've done political readings, the Empress card is, for me, the card for America. So I feel like this Justice for January 6th rally, it's not going to be the most, it won't be the most lively event. I feel like it is going to, America will be watching very closely. We've got the Six of Pentacles here as a balancing. This is a bringing in of resources that are more balanced for this particular event. This event will not be imbalanced when it comes to the amount of security that is involved. So that these two cards coming after the Death card make me feel more positive that the event will not be a repeat of January 6th. At least I didn't feel that initially. But when I went to the bottom of the deck, I got the World card, which to me is signifying that the world will be watching. And then I got the Tower, which we all know the Tower is about surprises, and usually it's not a good surprise. So do I feel like this event will be to the magnitude of January 6th? No. But do I feel like there will be some violence there? There is the possibility of it. But with the balanced, more balanced resources that will be on site, I believe that America is protected. That I believe that with so much focus, if you look at the World card, everybody's looking in. And I believe that we will have the resources necessary. Unlike on January 6th, we did not have the resources necessary. So this is what I'm seeing. I don't see anything to the magnitude of January 6th. But I do see something. There's going to be something popping off. And there may even be some death. But I don't see it to the magnitude of January 6th. All right, everybody. I don't like to end on any kind of a negative note. So I'm going to pull a oracle card to end on. See what Spirit has to communicate to us to keep us in the proper perspective and keep our energy high and vibrating at a higher frequency. Spirit, what do we need to end on at this time? All right. Okay. She looks angelic, right? That looks like an angelic child. Perfection. Reclaim your innocence. You are a child of the universe. Remember your spiritual essence. See the divinity in all beings. So, we have to remember that we are all children of God. No matter what we think we see in people, it's difficult when we see some of the worst in others. But we have to remember that we all are children of God. So let us try our best to treat each other with respect. There are going to be those who don't treat you with the respect that you believe you should have, but there are people who, those that usually try to or hurt us in some way, they are hurting. And that's not to give them an excuse and to give them the okay or the green light to act any certain kind of way, but it's just for us to remember that not everyone knows how to channel their anger, and hurt people hurt others. And it's a sad time for us right now. There are a lot of people who are hurting. So let us try our best to remember that we're all children of God. We all have someone in our life who thinks that we are great people. Even if we are people, even if we know someone who we can't even imagine who would think they're great, but everyone has at least someone who thinks they're great, thinks they're good. And some people that we don't think are good have some good qualities, even if we haven't been able to find them or see them. But let's try our best. It's the only way that we can keep our energetic vibration high. And it is the way that we can actually move the needle on things that are happening in our lives to move in a better direction. When we do good, then we are in a better place to spread that type of energy so that we can lead by example. It's definitely not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. All right, let's do our best to protect ourselves and protect others during this time, this pandemic. And also, let's continue to make wise choices. All right, everybody. I hope you have a good week. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate your time. Please like the video if you liked it. Leave me a comment if you'd like to. And I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.